Real quick, 2011's Green Lantern. I'm gonna tiptoe around it. It does hold kind of a special place in my heart. One thing I'll give Green Lantern one, boom, right here. If I had to give it this, I will say Ryan Reynolds being the first portrayal of Hal Jordan did teach me that each one of us with the strong enough willpower could overcome great fear. You know, him and Mark Strong. I'll give it this right here. They even gave him the yellow suit. They gave him the Sinestro Corps suit. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? He got the suit. He got the ring. We were at that point. All right. Oh, no. I'm going to just chop that to you there. What's going on? It's good to see y'all. Y'all look great. I know the lack of content has been very noticeable in my eyes, in my heart, if you will. And that is not for nothing. Right now, I'm currently focusing on a different side of Casito Productions, kind of a more, I wouldn't say interpersonal. That's kind of corny. I would just say a more, a different branch, a more behind the scenes side of, you know, a production company, what it means to be a filmmaker in general. One that tries to educate themselves in every facet of what is asked of the whole crew, of basically anybody that you would be making a film with. And right now, writing, that's the number one thing, just kind of producing stories, seeing what I can put out there. A lot of independent stuff, but there is a good portion also of collaborative material that I would love to just dive into in 2026, if you will. So I also just wanted something to cap off the year with. 2025 has been a good year for film overall. There's been kind of ups and downs throughout the film industry. The whole world in general, we're making it, we're here, we're getting to 2026 together. But yeah, focusing just kind of on the film side of this year, I will say DC has had a very strong year for films and for shows in general. Superman, banger. Peacemaker season 2, sweat, whatever the fuck.
I think sweat. Tiff, standing ovation. Sweat.
Wow, what else? That's rolling the shit. Yeah, there's nothing else really major that happened this year. You know, it's been a good year for film and just in general. And yeah, I guess I also wanted to use the time to just yap about upcoming DC stuff in the next year. Supergirl. Originally, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, by the way, based off the comic by Tom Taylor and artist Bill Emily. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. I just hope with this film that it kind of carries the same aesthetic and nuanced style that the graphic novel does. Jason Momoa as Lobo. We've already won in my eyes. I know they did change the villain and maybe a little minor things about the overall story, but you know, it is based off the graphic novel. Because they changed the title from Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow to Supergirl, it's very interesting that Superman Man of Tomorrow is now the working title for the upcoming, you know, Superman film in 2027. I don't know why they would do that. Sounds better with Supergirl, if I'm being honest. Could have thought of something cooler for Superman. No shade intended to be thrown. Yeah, Supergirl. I'm just excited. It looks great. The suit, peak, looks... at least Superman... let me stop. Let's move on. Lanterns, premiering, I believe, March of next year. Kyle Chandler is our new Hal Jordan. You gotta love it. I'm very excited for him and Aaron Pierre. They faded him well. He was DC alumni. Him being DC alumni from Krypton is just all the more sweeter because if you've ever watched Krypton and you know who his character is, you could definitely see nuances of Jon Stewart and just what he could do if given the opportunity. And he has been. I already know he's gonna sweep. Lanterns 2026 might be a sleeper hit just because everyone that's involved. Guy Gardner coming back, always gotta love him. Very excited for him. Ulrich Thompson, that's gonna be our new Sinestro. So with this new direction that we're going in with the show, I feel like it's just building on the excitement. And I will say the fact that we only have seen at least Hal and Guy's individual rings and nothing else, I feel like that's a smart move because we've seen them on Earth. That's all the footage that has been shown to us. They should keep it that way, in my opinion, because it builds the intrigue and the interest of, okay, what's their suits gonna look like? What's the outer worlds of the different sectors gonna look like? Let's just keep the intrigue at a low. The fact that each ring is kind of designed based off the characters I don't know if it's personality or how they see it or how they want it to be perceived, but cows is very different from guys. That's beautiful. I'm so excited to see what John's is going to look like, Sinestro's. And I will say, William Hand, I don't know if that's a character that's going to be introduced to the show or not. If it is, that's obviously a very big step that we're going in for the DC universe. I'm not saying it could change the film industry, but it will definitely change the comic book movie industry if they go down the road that they're promising us. That's what they're doing. I hope they realize this. James Gunn, you are promising us to go down a road where all of this is gonna it's gonna come to a big, let me calm down. Let's move on. Lanterns looks great. This show has great promise. Supergirl has great promise, and I'm very excited for 2026. For the film industry, for the comic book industry, for the comic book movie industry as a whole, 2026 is gonna be a great year. I think that's gonna do it for this quick little video. I know it's 12 minutes, boom, beautiful. Hope you have a happy new year, whatever it is that you aspire to do next year. Get started, let's do it. Today is day one, we are headed into the future. As long as we stick together, we're gonna be okay. Thank you for watching. Please, wherever you are in the world, be safe, go create, and don't stop loving, all right? I will see you all whenever, wherever, and I hope to catch you in the next one. We're gonna head there.